still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. And it's Lillard in at the point.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the three-point basket by Portland. And it's Doncic missing. Avdia with it. Now Doncic defending. Avdia passes to Sharp. Klingon with a screen. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Such a wide-open look.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Now here's Reeves. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. And Klingon pulls it down. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Kamara. Pass to Klingon. Now Avdia lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, just a great find by Klingon. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
Here's Doncic. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense.
NBA history. What was your initial reaction?
Oh, I was surprised, just like everybody else, B.A. I don't know anybody who wasn't surprised about it. You think about Luka and how he has produced in his time in the NBA. He appeared to be the face of the franchise for the Mavericks. But apparently there was some concern about his defensive effort and also perhaps his conditioning level not being where it needed to be for him to continue to play at the level he's been playing at.
And at his size, Klingon is always an above-the-rim threat.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Lillard. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. It seems like we're still in Dame time here in the NBA. Lillard is as efficient as ever, Clark.
Well, B.A., we're talking about a guy who scored 70 in a game before. Lillard can show you and give you some all-time scoring nights. I mean, that's how you get your own time zone, by doing what he's done throughout his career.
And he knocks down the first one. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments, that unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told the team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The Moda Center, one of the league's oldest arenas that have not yet undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. And so it's the Lakers with it. Portland making their last shot. Doncic's shot is good.
No matter what you throw at Doncic, he'll adapt. Nice shot there.
Portland leading by 9. Outside Sharp. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. Lillard's got 7.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. And also a switch here for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Kamara. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Down by 12. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Guys, they split the season series, and, you know, there's always randomness to this game, the unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
Reeves with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reeves has got his second basket of the night.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Back to Lillard. It's stolen by James. Doncic outside. From behind the arc. Another miss. He's 2 for 4.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Lakers trail by 10. James outside. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Here's Lillard. That one falls. Lillard's got 9.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. James, a screen on Lillard. And here's Doncic outside. Portland grabs the miss. And here's Avdia. He had 9 points in his last time out. Boom! He jams it straight down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Doncic. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Grant. It's Hayes with the rebound. Lakers trail by 12. Doncic on the wing, defended by Avdia. Again, Doncic missing.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Here's Avdia. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. James misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Pass to Lillard. The 3. He's off on that one. The Lakers shooting just 38% so far in this one. Doncic against Lillard. James outside. No good on the triple.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
.146 left to play in the first. Reeves against Sharp to stop the drought. Portland grabs the miss. Out to Lillard. Takes the three. Hits a three-pointer. Lillard's got 12 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And here's Reeves outside. Sends it home from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Kleba, he's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. And Smart subbed in for Luka Doncic. Then for Portland, Robert Williams checked in for Klingon. Henderson comes in for Avdia. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Lillard. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, Luka Doncic.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Pass to Graham. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
On offense, here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 13-5 run. Williams in the post. Kleba on him. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his second basket of the game. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Reeves. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Robert Williams. Then there's Sharp. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you guys.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Sinks it from distance.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Clark, last season, the Lakers reached 50 wins for the 34th time in franchise history. An incredible number.
Yeah, that's a big-time number, and only the Celtics have more 50-plus win seasons with 37 total, and I think the difference in championships is between these two franchises, the Celtics with 18 and the Lakers with 17. Consistent greatness for both franchises, clearly. Two pillars of the league.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Sharp against Reeves. Pass to Grant. Fires for three. Gets the three ball to go. Grant's got 5 points.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
Sharp against Reeves. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Some changes now for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Kleba. Laravia comes in for Hachimura. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. And also a switch here for Portland. Kamara's checked in. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Back to Holiday. And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Smart against Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. The shot misses. Smart with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 18. Laravia passes to Smart. And here's Vanderbilt. And here's Ayton. Williams defending. Ayton draws the double. Smart for three. And Smart nails the triple.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Grant, right side. To the paint. Here's Williams. Off target at the rim.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
And here's Doncic outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Outside Sharp. Fires from deep. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Doncic against Holiday. Laravia outside. Fires the 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Trailblazers lead by 15. To the middle. Williams passes to Sharp. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Doncic outside. There's the 3. The shot won't fall.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Sharp. Smart with the defensive effort.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
As Shaedon Sharp continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
3-pointer. And it's Laravia with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Doncic against Holiday. Here's Laravia. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And if you're wondering where the points were coming from, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Los Angeles.
And their guards have done all they could to keep it close. But they need more balance. They need the front court to do something.
And some changes here for Portland. Avdia, he's checked in for Williams. And Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. Smart finds Vanderbilt. Just 4 to shoot. Doncic throwing his weight around.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Pass to Sharp. Grant with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. There's a screen by Kamara. 3-pointer Sharp. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Kamara's gotten his first points in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Back to Lillard. To the inside. Here's Grant. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Doncic's shot is good.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Here's Lillard. No good on the shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Smart against Lillard. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
Hey, Lillard's not the biggest guy on the floor, but I tell you what, he plays with great passion and can do work inside.
1:41 left to play in the second quarter. Doncic against Lillard. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, BA, but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
That's good from Doncic. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, BA, the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
Doncic hits them both. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Lillard finds Sharp. Over Reeves. The Lakers with a rebound.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Here's James. Nice work inside from James.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Sharp passes to Lillard. Sharp a screen on James. The three, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Kicks it out to Smart. Doncic against Avdia. Doncic outside. Ooh, LeBron, strong like bull.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Sharp. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Doncic. Luka against resistance.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Shaedon Sharp making highlights for Portland. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
That'll be a 5-second call. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Second, Damian Lillard.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Smart in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. There's a screen by Kamara. The 3, here's Lillard. And Reeves pulls it down.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Doncic outside. James deciding where to go with it. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
Portland leading by 6. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Guys, back to you.
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. First free throw is good.
We really think of Damian Lillard as a scorer only, but this guy does a lot of good stuff out there. Assists, rebounds, really solid stats for him across the board.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt checked in for LeBron. Hachimura comes in for Smart, and it's Smith in for Luka Doncic.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Reeves outside Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. For 3. Portland with a rebound. They led the game at one point by 20.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Outside Vanderbilt. And the layup is good off the glass. Vanderbilt's got his first points of the game.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Smith against Lillard. Up and over Smith. The shot by Lillard. No good. Lakers trail by 9. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
Outside Reeves. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Reeves has got 19 points.
Always a focal point for this offense. Reeves is on another level tonight.
Now Sharp. He's got 21. Here's Kamara. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Smith against Lillard. Smith passes to Hayes. Now Reeves. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Sharp.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Lakers trail by 14. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. From deep, Reeves. Avdia pulls it in. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Sharp. And he dunks it down.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Lakers trail by 16. Pass to Reeves to halt the run. Portland grabs the miss. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Three-pointer Sharp. Here's Klingon. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
From deep, Reeves. And it's Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got 9 rebounds now.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard won, but a foundation is being laid.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Avdia. And both free throws good for Avdia. Lakers trail by 20. Pass to Smart to get back on track. Drains the triple. Smart has got 6.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart. Able to strike from beyond the arc.
Sharp finds Lillard. Back to Sharp. There's a screen by Kamara from outside the arc. Again, the miss by Portland. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Inside. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
Look, running offense through Dame, that's usually a good idea.
To the right side. Kleba, right side. From deep, Reeves. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 11. Sharp against Smart. Lillard left side. Over Reeves. Lillard can't get it to go.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Timmy. Kicks it out to Smart. From deep. And it's Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Sharp against Reeves. To the wing on the left. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Sharp. Lillard's got 23 points.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Grant's checked in for Portland. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. Second, the Trailblazers.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. An easy 2 on the layup. 19 points in the game.
I know Doncic takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
James against Lillard. Here's the 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Lakers trail by 19. The floater. Here's James. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Boy, I tell you, LeBron over the years has really fine-tuned that jump shot. Give the king his props for the extra work.
Avdia can't get it to go.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
James double teamed. And Ayton, throw it down.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
Here's Grant. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. And it's 9 points for Jeremy Grant.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Kennard for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kennard's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Back to Lillard. Takes a three. Buries it from three. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Doncic against Lillard. Doncic passes to Kennard. And another three for the Lakers.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Marcus Smart's checked in for Los Angeles. Then for Portland, Robert Williams checked in for Klingon. And Holiday subbed in for Avdia. .119 left in the third quarter. Pass to Lillard. Back to Holiday. Launches it. James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 14. Kicks it to Doncic. Jacks up a three. He can't get that one to fall. And the Trailblazers shooting about 53% in the third. A very good number. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there. Looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Doncic passes to James. Three-pointer, no good. Portland leading by 16. Holiday from long range. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to James. Not to be deterred. Lebron.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Here's Lillard. And Ayton pulls it down.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Kennard for three. He drops it from range. Kennard's got 9.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And so it's Portland closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for Portland, Holiday and Henderson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Denny Avdia out there with Toumani Camara. And it's Grant in at the center.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there, fully displayed.
Outside Holiday. Portland moving it around. Avdia from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to James. Kennard on the wing. That three's off the mark. Portland leading by 11 to the inside. And Avdia with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
Phenomenal playmaking instincts from Holiday, getting the ball to a ready shooter on time and on target.
Doncic against Holiday. Oh, Luka attacking with authority.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Doncic outside. Pass to Aiden. Back to Doncic. The three. Luka! Lethal!
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Grant outside. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Doncic on the wing. Defended by Henderson. Drills it from deep.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Portland. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. On the wing, Holiday lets it go from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Klingon, he's checked in for Henderson. Trailblazers lead by 7. Grant outside. The three is up. Rebound by the Lakers.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Hayes with a screen on Holiday. And here's Doncic outside. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Holiday against Doncic. There's a screen by Kamara. Avdia, good look. Portland again missing.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
From deep, here's Doncic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Holiday passes to Avdia. Portland moving it around. And here's Grant from the arc. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Smart finds Vanderbilt. Back to Smart. And here's Doncic outside. Portland with a rebound. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's just an indefensible shot that time. I mean, Holiday going deep into his bag on that shot.
Doncic is doubled. Puts up a 3. And Smart with the bucket on the assist from Doncic.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Grant's shot is off.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
And it's Smart missing. Trailblazers lead by 4. Outside Holiday. Pass to Avdia. Here's Klingon. Defended by Kennard. Outside for Grant. Clock at 6. Here's Klingon. Rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kicks it out to Smart. Kennard for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. And it's now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Outside Kamara. Let's go with a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 19-7 run. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Klingon. To take the lead. In the paint. Luka!
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
To the paint. It's stolen by Doncic. Now the Lakers moving it up. Smart finds Kennard. Doncic outside. The 3 is up. Kennard can't get it to go. Portland shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Outside Holiday. Here's Klingon. And he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
What an important hoop for Klingon.
The Lakers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the 4th quarter. Now here's Doncic. Oh, he misses the layup.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Another chance, and up and in on the layup.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. Then for Portland, Sharp comes in for Grant. And Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's James. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. The triple drops.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Now Sharp. Oh, Smart with a rebound. Outside Reeves. Using the glass to lay it in.
Cold-blooded by Austin Reeves. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
Outside Lillard. Ooh, Lillard takes the hit and scores.
Lillard steps up, and you know this guy delivers in the clutch.
Lillard against Doncic. Doncic is doubled. James outside. Now Reeves. Cuts off the pass. Now Sharp. Oh! Touches it off the glass.
Yeah, fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
Doncic banks it home. Big shot.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Lillard looking around. The shot is money.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
Free throw good. Lillard.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Now James. Yes! Using that window.
Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Teniapia. No good from three. Right side Reeves. James outside. Count it.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Lillard left side. It falls! So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Dame, for those of us watching, what does it feel like to be in a shooting groove like you were in tonight?
It feels like a workout. You know, when I'm doing my summertime workouts, even after practice sometimes, I'm just trying to get hot, you know, trying to get that rhythm. And that's what it feels like, you know, when you hold yourself to that standard of just making shots, being consistent at it and just getting hot, you know, and that's kind of what it felt like.
I can guarantee you none of our workouts feel like that. But thanks for the show tonight, Dame.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our play.